I've come this far, oh trust, Lord help me, my distress, mess, Lord help me, I can do nothing without you, God, pray, by your grace, and I'm a heathen who believes I need a heathen from this place, much Jesus, Lord help me. Hey. That's that sound y'all I want to hear. I'm telling you, when I drop that song, it's gonna be super duper hot. Class is in session. Taibu Muadi, what's going on with all the yins out there? Yins. This show has outlasted different work schedules, different jobs. Being single, this podcast has outlasted co-hosts, pro-hosts, no hosts. We still going strong. Taibu Muadi right here, man. This is the last week I'm going in on the fellas, so cause y'all can breathe easy after Friday, right? Well, after the recap. What I have in store for y'all is this, ladies, we want to hear from y'all ladies tonight. Y'all been quiet, so we want to know who was the one that got away. There's a point to all this. You don't want to miss it. Tiger Woody, let it happen. Gotta give a shout out to everybody that made the show what it is today. Delonte Henderson, Tyrena Tate, Byron Wright, Fred Wright, to a number of guests throughout the way. And of course, the beautiful Shay Houston, my lovely girlfriend. I don't know if her last name is Rose in Houston. I don't know what her last name is. It's a different stuff on different social media. But isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? And she likes to sing my hook too. When I come out with this song, when I come out with the verse of this song, these songs are going to be so hot. It's going to be the hottest podcast intro songs ever. It's your mess. Tight with the host with the most, the sexiest man in Dallas. Don't come on my show and get shamed. Muadi Global 23. It's all about the globe, baby. Oh yeah, if you want to jump in here live, that's all on you. Just rock with me and let me know what it is. Locked and loaded, Taibu Muadi right here. All right, going right into the topic. Hindsight is 2020. That's what they say, right? And if that's true, that means you can see clearly what you could have, should have, or would have did different had you had the knowledge you have today. The shirt and tie means I'm going to get all clinical with y'all on today, right? That's what it is. But if you want to jump off in here, man, I'll let you in. Just shoot me a message and we'll get it going. If ladies were honest about the one that got away, they would be honest about where they were at in that point in their life, right? Because that it would show you who she was back then. Now, the young lady came on my show over the weekend, and young lady came on my show, and after many, many women, young lady came on my show. What we have here? We have the voice, everybody, Don Rico. Fam, look, fam, you make my show so live, bro. We don't know if you're gonna be in the club, the strip joint, if you're gonna have clothes on or not. had me on the show top naked and showing the taco meat. It's crazy. You just never know what's going on with Don Rico, man. But we have to make this man look. Don't let the looks fool you. He did wonders for my relationship. If it lasts another day, another week, or another 10 years, it's all because of this man right here. And I really appreciate you, Mr. Don Rico, man. And look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. People say they're gonna do stuff, they don't do it. I shoot y'all the links, y'all don't come on the show. I'm gonna do it, y'all be ghosting. I went to Wisconsin. I ain't see two of my best friends. They ain't pop out on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I got a brother in Wisconsin and he be hiding from me because he's going through an abusive relationship. And he mad because I told everybody, you know what I'm saying? But I used to be an abuser, so I know what he's going through. I pity him. It's the craziest thing, right? When one of your people go through it. Like if your brother, like men, shout out to all the men out there dealing with abusive women and abusive spouses and partners. I'm telling you, it's a beast because who do you really run and tell? You know, because you're a man. So I know y'all going through something out there, man. And my man Don Rico, he showed up. No brothers, no friends. Don Rico, he just a avid podcast watcher, opinionator, all that stuff, man. So one more round of applause, my man Don Rico, the man's mad scientist. So what's going on tonight, bro?
Man, I've been trying to get in the last few shows. Y'all wasn't seeing me, man.
Bro,
I know I was late.
Hey, look, that night, I'm telling you, like, part of my story, Don Rico knows a lot of my story. Some stuff he don't know, but he saw me like when I was raw, when I was young, we was out there. And so recently, Don, I took a position and then I earned higher positions. Right. So now I'm the man. So for the whole, almost my entire life outside of running Heavenly Bodies, everybody, my whole entire life, I would get jobs and I would get hired and fired. And they would get rid of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, I never got fired for attendance ever. And it's hard for employers to get people to come to work. So, you know, I must have been a terrible employee, y'all, all these years to get hired and fired and hired and fired. Well, as time would tell and things would change, I'm now doing the hiring and firing. It's crazy. It's a trip.
Don't ask.
Hey, don't ask. But look, don't ask to be no manager and want to be no manager and get that management position and realize that you still got to handle your quota and manage your subordinates. So it's not. I'm telling you, if you become a manager, earn your way up there. Don't just have your cousin, your uncle put you in that position because if you have to earn your way up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I was ready, that I was manager at UPS, that I ran my own company for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? I have an online coaching program now. I'm managing, I'm organizing lots of stuff, lots of different people. So I earned this position, I earned this shot, and I'm doing very well at it. But I'm telling you right now, I was so tired from doing new hire training, bro. I was yawning the whole show. If you look at that episode, I was like this. The whole show, bro, it was crazy. Like I can't. I nodded off one time on the show. On everything, I'm telling you. Hey. And look, my little sister, you know, I don't know if you remember my sister Nikki, but she was watching this show. She out in the wire. She watched this show like incognito somehow. But she was like, you fell asleep, but you woke back up and you came right back at it. It was crazy. So, you know, the show, it does a lot to me, bro. So I'm sorry I couldn't get you in. And then it's crazy because you got a child in North Carolina, and I called the school for my son today.
Right.
And look, it was what you said it was, though. Didn't nobody know nothing. We'll call you back tomorrow. I said, look, right now, I'm 50-50. If my son doesn't feel like he can tell anybody in that school that something's happening to him, I don't know if he can stay at that school. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line. So,
what part?
Huh?
He in Charlotte?
No, he in Fayetteville. So, so Fort Bragg is like the second largest military installation in the country. So that's what Fayetteville is. Like Wisconsin UW,
Yeah.
Fayetteville is a big military town. Put it like that.
Okay. Hey, I gotta you know, let you fill you in on what's going on right now, man. I'm like, I'm almost 24 hours in on fasting.
What?
I'm going 48 hours with nothing but water, smart water and electrolytes. I'm not eating no food or nothing. I'm starting this new diet with my guy. Then after that,
Uh-huh.
you told me to get to it. I'm getting to it. You know what I'm saying? After I come off of this 48 hours of fasting with no food, I should be down 7 to 10 pounds just off of that. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just letting you know the update with me. I'm getting it together. I'm starting before New Year's. You know how
Okay.
people, oh, my New Year resolution? No, we're gonna get it going now. Let's get it cracking. And I'm in at 11 o'clock. That'll be 24 hours. So I'm doing all right. I ain't hurting that bad. I just woke back up. I was asleep. I'm gonna sip some water. I'm gonna go to sleep, get up tomorrow, and go on and knock it out.
Man, I'm telling everybody, the body's only going to go as far as the mind leads it, bro. I was telling people what you just said at Planet Fitness when I was doing training over there. I told them, I said, look, I said, if your stomach rumble, your mind can tell your body, wait till after lunch or wait till lunchtime. You know, your mind can tell your body to wait. But if your mind, if you see something that you want, like a Snickers or something like you want to grab and pick it up, the body can't tell your mind no. You know what I mean? So you doing the right
Right.
thing. And if you ain't really bothered by it, that means that your mind is made up. So what you got to do now is add a program to that. You got to be on the system. That's
Yeah,
why.
I am. My system is that I'm gonna after I get through with this, I'm gonna eat eggs. I'm gonna eat eggs and protein, but I'm gonna be on a 6 hour window every day.
All
My
right.
6 hour window to eat is 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. That's
Okay.
the only time I'm gonna eat every day. Before then, like up until 12, I can have black coffee with no sugar,
Okay.
tea with no sugar, Gatorade with no sugar, the sugar free Gatorade, you know what I'm saying?
You doing it right. You doing it right.
How
But
about
but,
you
but,
take?
but so look, everybody out there, don't kid yourself. I'm telling you, when it comes to weight loss, you can eat yourself down some pounds, but it's not going to look right unless you replace it with that lean muscle. So I've seen a guy at Anytime Fitness when I first got did a training job, corporate training job, right? And he was walking. Look, Don, he was walking like furiously, like
Right,
like old boy are we there yet? You know what I'm saying? The second one, the European dude walking real fast, little walk champion, like he was walking like that, sweating. He had to jump. He was sweating. I said, bro, what's going on, man? You know, you sweating now. You've been here for about an hour. And he said, man, look, he said, I used to be, 300 and a half. He said, I was huge. He said, I walk like this an hour every day. He said, because I could never be that big again. He said,
right.
I can do an hour every day. Now I remember you said that you had got your weight down that one time and put it right back on. What that means is you have to keep working out to keep your metabolism sped up. Otherwise, your genes gonna put that weight on you faster than you know. You see what I'm saying? Like you the kind of person where you feed your metabolism up, zoom, it just goes. But if you slow
Yeah.
down for the same 4 or 5 months, it just returns to rest. So you have to get your metabolism up, bro. You're gonna have to get active. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's the treadmill, elliptical. You have to go hard and sweat it out and do it an hour every day. That was the wisdom dude gave me. Period.
Look,
Go
the
ahead.
only the only the only reason why I ain't really been going hard like that because I had tore my meniscus. You know what I'm saying? At my last job, and I never got surgery. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? So I'm all good though. I'm gonna do it again, man. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna have my bedroom body back. You
Look,
know?
look, a good thing to do is hit them cables really hard. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Hit them cables really hard, them kettlebells, you know what I'm saying? And get on that recumbent bike and sit down and pedal your heart out. I'm telling you, one way or
Hey,
another, you gotta get it done.
look, you know I done lost 125 before, 108,
I know.
117. I could do it. The only thing that's been holding me back, I'm telling you, is my leg, bro. If my leg was right, man, this shit would have been. Oh, excuse me, it would have been off me. You know what I'm saying?
So tonight, I was trying to get the ladies to come on here and tell us the one that got away. And the reason why is because I want to show them, right? I want to show them what it means to get it right. Okay. So it's like was it your ex-husband, your children's father, right? What is it? And so was it your prom date, your first love? Like I want women to think about where they was at that time in their life mentally and emotionally, right?
Right,
Because because that might have been the reason that person got away. You see what I'm saying? But it also might have been a reason they got this dog used or played.
right.
Now, I'm going in on the fellas this one last week. So, hindsight. What can women learn from getting this dog used and played? Right? You might think he was the one that got away, but ladies, he might not have meant you no good anyway. Just
Right.
because he was your choice, don't
Okay.
mean that you was his. Bottom line. Somebody gonna say amen around here. Taibbi Wood is putting it out there. I'm giving them the game, Don. This month is historic. If any chick ever come on my show complaining about getting this dog used to play it again, I'll be like, man, you had 1 month. You had one job. All right. So, multiple choice. Who was the one that got away? Ex-husband, baby's daddy, prom date, first love, or viewer's choice? Now, since the ladies are scared, they just scared of my show. They scared to keep it real for everybody to know. One of them three is appropriate. Don Rico,
What
flip it,
up?
to, flip it to the male side. Who was the one that got away? Your ex-wife, baby mama, prom date, first love, or viewer's choice? Who got away?
Baby mama.
Okay. So going back to them days, what kind of person was you that allowed her to get away?
Oh man. A motherfucker that didn't know what they had and didn't respect what they had and I just did whatever I wanted to do, thinking that that person will always be there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it ended up not being like that.
So at the time, she wasn't your choice, but you was hers.
Uh no, she was my choice, but I just thought I could have my cake and eat it too. And she wasn't that type of female. She wasn't selling, she wasn't going for that. She
I'm
tried to she tried to damn, this nigga boo. Come here, Trey. Oh yeah.
the Don Rico. He be causing me going crazy and watch sports. But look, ladies, the one that got away for a reason. Take it seriously. Whatever kind of woman you were when you dated that man that got away, you have to think about it because you might have been the one that got away. Think about that. You was lucky. You was blessed. God takes things away out of our path that don't mean it's no good. Just remember that. Taibu Muad'Dib right here. Breaking it down for the ladies and everybody else. Shout out everybody on Instagram. Shout out to Juicy, the BBW. For the best podcast doing
who is
business,
this
please come over to
That
YouTube.
trouble.
I'll send you the link if you want to join the
Oh, I
panel
seen
live.
this. Who that?
Get on in
Who
here.
that heroin?
Who was the
Yeah.
one that
That
who was
nigga
the one
look.
that got away? All the way to Madison, Wisconsin, wherever you at. So I'm going in on the fellas, letting the ladies know that you might be in your mind emotionally attached to somebody that may not have meant you no good at all. The woman that you was, young, middle-aged, or old, the woman that you was, we don't know. Only you know. But you, in your mind, pining away over this man or thinking he got away. But God removed that man out your circle. Right? Period. So don't look at it like he got away. Look at it like you got away. There's nothing worse than wasting time on somebody that really ain't going your direction, don't mean you no good, or really just wants to tear you down. Your time, ladies, should be a lot more valuable. I'm telling you right now, it's sad right now. I'm writing books to try to get it together, but it's sad right now, y'all, that the dating situation is what it is. And I think you ladies is giving a good faith effort. I really do. I think you sisters, y'all having children out here, y'all trying to get married, y'all getting all these lifts and face, and y'all working out, y'all concerned about y'all building. I think y'all giving a good faith effort. And I just don't think these brothers is meeting that. So then y'all just basically stuck with dealing with a whole bunch of lames. I feel bad for y'all. I really do. That's why keeping it 100, hindsight being 2020, I'm keeping it 100. Now, Rico, what do you think about that?
That might be the other way around too. We might
Break
be
it
stuck.
down. Break it down for me.
We might be stuck with a whole bunch of foo women. You know what I'm saying? We might be stuck with a whole bunch of women that's been what do you call that when they are damn, what's the word, man? I was just
run through.
no, not that word. When they're damn, I know the word, I can't even think. It's like my brain is freezing right now on the moment.
It happens in the 40s. It happens. It
Hey,
does,
look,
bro.
a scorn woman, you know.
Okay.
A scorn woman, we left with all these scorn women, these women with baggage and all this, and they want to bring the baggage into the relationship, and
okay,
it just, I mean, I'm honestly saying, man, these women don't know how to let go of their baby daddies these days. They be
really?
so strung out and so lost, and they just won't let go until they get ran through the mud and all that. They don't care. They still want to be in love, and other opportunities that come their way, they blow them because they're still believing in this, this situation that doesn't favor them at all.
So I'm just gonna throw this out there. All right. After a little John, I'm gonna throw this out there. What if they go back and stuck on their baby daddy because, like I just said, what's out there in the world and in the streets is a bunch of lames.
Man, no, it don't even be that. They never let their baby daddy go. Once they baby daddy might be gone. I'm just saying for a few situations that I done had, they just don't. Man, I've never seen these women strung out like this. Level, man, if you let a person have that much control, you are weak as hell.
Well, but yo, but people like this though. If it wasn't a bunch of lames out there, a real motherfucker come along, your baby mama don't call you no more.
Hey, not all the time. A real, MF can come around and show them love and show them the way and show, man, we gonna get out like this, and they still can't get over it. Their attention is not totally on the new person. They're sitting jet lagging back to the old person. Like they just can't get over it. This is situations that I've dealt with. And I'm like, man, look, it's sad. It's sad.
Okay, we'll go a little bit deeper then, because you obviously a thick individual with a sharp mind. Let me ask you this: are you just deducing that on your own from behavior, or did she come out and say that's what it was?
Oh, it's conversations and behavior and just what I'm saying, just
No,
when they
I'm saying,
got
did you
when
ask her like, dude didn't do you no good when you was with him? Now me and you rocking. How come you still feel the need to? Man, you be to her direct.
yeah, they can't get over it, man. Mind span maybe mentally not strong enough.
We don't do names on the show in general, but I mean, be specific. If you asked her what's the deal, what you saying?
Really nothing. Like
Exactly.
not you know what I'm saying? Just I'm seeing the mental aspect of it, like driving them crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
I know.
it ain't deep. It wasn't nothing deep with us or nothing like that. But man,
So what you saying is that it's 50-50. There's a bunch of lames, they a bunch of lames, there's a bunch of lames out there they gotta deal with.
hey, you know, you know how it is.
Mm-hmm. No, I know. If no one else knows, Tiger Moody knows. That's real.
Green Bay up here playing like they Super Bowl champs right now against a bum team. Though they do that, they beat up on bum teams all the time. Now tomorrow in the paper, Green Bay, oh, we might have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. If we just get in the playoffs, we might go.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope that we somehow wish upon a star, get lucky, and Aaron Rodgers forced a trade to Pittsburgh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Mitch Trubisky is a bum.
That's for Aaron Rodgers coming to Pittsburgh. This for Mr. Trubisky right here.
Hell no. They got
That's
the
that third.
Chiefs.
That's that third and 70 through. Yeah, Mr. Trubisky's the dead stick in the water.
Hey man, look at how they got the Tennessee Titans at 7-7, bro. division leaders. Wow.
The NFC South is worse. The NFC South leader is like 6-8 or something like this. No one. Matter of fact, the NFC South is so bad. None of the teams is above 500. None. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, in the NFC South, no team is above 500, bro. Unheard of.
Hey, I know one thing. Them Bengals came back strong after being like 1-4, 1-3. They're 10-4.
Look, I told everybody that I thought that Pittsburgh started off wrong anyway. They should have started that young boy from the door. Mitchell Trubisky's lame, and then TJ Watt got hurt that first game. We beat him. That was a season ender one way or another.
Yeah, that Mitch Trubisky is definitely a lame.
The whole world knows it now.
He played for Chicago. He was a bum there.
But they were saying that Chicago didn't have a good coaching system and blah, blah, blah.
Nah. Look, Chicago, you know what I'm saying? I got love for the Bears, right? But when it comes to picking players, they are horrible. Can I get one of those Mitch Trubisky's for that? You passed up Watson, Mahomes, and even the little guy that's playing tonight for Mitch Trubisky? Are you serious?
Yeah. I mean,
you got to feel as dumb as the Packers did when they didn't pick Barry Sanders.
But you know, America's for the Americans, right? Anyway, Don Rico.
Yep.
You and I both know that it's a lot of lames out here, fam. At least admit that you feel sorry for the females. It's a lot of. Let me tell you something. When you meet somebody and you go into the situation and it's completely tragic, and you go in there like a Marine, you know what I'm saying? You go in there, you do your recon, you know what I'm saying? You in the bush, you know what I'm saying? With it, you clean things out, you run folks off, you know what I'm saying? And then this lane believed that, you know, the person that you're walking with now wasn't going to ever really be able to break free emotionally.
Right.
And but by you being solid, now the lane just look out there looking crazy. So now he doing crazy lame stuff, like stalker stuff, like going to extremes. That's how I know these females out here got to watch themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I mean, because I'm telling you, I just think women. I don't know. I think that the census is giving a greater effort at trying to get it right than the fellas is right now. Bottom line, that's what I think. That was my opinion, and I got proof though. I got proof, right?
Right.
Breonna Taylor. Remember I did an episode and I said them fools didn't protect her?
Right.
Think about that though, fam. I mean, you know me. Think about that. She was just trying to have a relationship, right? It sounded like she was smart enough to stop messing with the dope dealing dude and get her straight, get her a guy that was clean, at least clean enough to carry a registered firearm. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's shooting at the police, and he don't go down for having an unregistered weapon. You know what I mean? So you know he was legit.
Right. Oh, I gotta tell you too. What happened to those Cowboys, man?
Really?
That's what happened to him. That's what happened to him. Oops, upside the head.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. Like I tell my son, Descott, what's his name?
Dak Prescott.
Sucks. He is a horrible quarterback.
Wow.
He can't come through in the clutch. He's just like Tony Homo. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Wow.
That's how you feel?
You put up numbers, but when it's really time to get it done, I like him a little bit. I'm a football fan. I like Dallas a little bit, but they should have left the second string quarterback in there and let him do his thing. Dak
Wow.
Prescott comes in trying to do too much. And look at it. For
Wow.
one, why are the Cowboys running the ball? Throwing the ball after they got the ball back with 90 seconds left. Why are you passing down the field? Now it comes to bring. Did Vegas have something to do with this? Was this already pre-planned by the corrupt NFL that does a lot of things for Vegas? When these people are missing extra points to change the score of the game, you tell me. Or is Prescott just a bum?
Now hold on. Now hold on. Check this out. I've seen a little bit of the game. Now, didn't Mike McCarthy come from the Green Bay Packers?
Yeah, he came for the Green Bay Whackers.
So, so I thought I saw. I could have this wrong. I thought I saw them kick that last minute field goal, and he missed it. But Mike McCarthy called a timeout. Did you see that?
I didn't see that part. But my thing is, with 90 seconds left after they had the ball, y'all stopped them. Why are you passing the ball? You got two dominant running backs on your team.
Dominant.
Ezekiel Elliott, the vet, and,
Dominant.
and then you got Pollard. Why are you running the ball? Passing the ball. The last play, if you run the ball, you still got to punt it. You can
Right.
run the time down.
And just run it to the side and run out of bounds.
You ain't even got to go out of bounds. All you got to do is run the time down. They're going to have to call timeout because remember at the end.
We still had two and they had one. Well,
Exactly. If you run the ball instead of trying to throw it way downfield and make a miracle, the time runs off.
But I'm just trying to figure out. We was up 27-10. Like I'm just trying to figure out how y'all allowed them to just come back like it was nothing.
I'm going to tell you how. Dak Prescott, 2 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bum. Can I get that Mitch Trubisky? Can I get Mitch Trubisky for him? Prescott sucks.
Y'all something else. So I think that I'm trying to get something going on. So here it go right here. Okay. Oh, that okay. That was a good one. I'm trying to find the one I'm looking for. But definitely. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to get it to the deal. All right, here we go. Bam, bam. Yeah, I'm a field goal. I guess I gotta be more specific because this give me. I didn't know he was. I didn't know he was. I didn't know he was making that many mistakes. Yeah, I knew it was a bad marriage though.
1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, Cowboys starter bench.
Who?
Kevin Joseph got benched.
Who is
Calvin
that?
Joseph, They bench Calvin Joseph, but they don't bench Dak Prescott.
But who is Joseph? A rookie?
Starting cornerback for you got. Well, he was. Now
Since
he's on the
when?
bench.
What year was it?
This year, they just put it in the news 4 hours ago.
Kevin Joseph.
Calvin Joseph bench Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator Dan Quinn declared on Monday that competition is having to determine who will play at the quarterback spot opposite Javon Diggs. The secondary of the Cowboys look to be a glaring concern following a 40-34 overtime loss to Jacksonville. Yes, when you're up 27-10 and your bum ass quarterback throws 2 interceptions, yes, you got problems.
And then the other team fumbled. Their quarterback fumbled the ball.
Man, Dallas should have ran that ball on that last play. On third down, you should have ran the ball.
We had
And
enough time. I'm just saying it wasn't like we had to rush and hurry. You know what I'm saying?
it was 120 left.
No, I'm talking about in overtime.
Oh, y'all shouldn't even have went to overtime.
Well, I know that too. I'm just saying.
Right or wrong,
Y'all
something
shouldn't
coming
even
right
have been
up.
in overtime. If y'all run the clock down, run the ball on the last play, and
If
that
he wouldn't have
changes
called
everything
timeout,
else
I
about
can't
the
pull it up
game.
for some reason, but he wouldn't have called timeout. It was a done deal.
Yeah, because he missed that first field goal. So
Let the clock keep ticking, but then in the end, they don't have a timeout to get the field goal to tie the game.
Well, you know, they have a couple of days to get it fixed because the Philadelphia Smeagol's is coming to town. Here we go.
I mean, ideally, yeah. that would be great.
Okay. So that's.
I want to feel small.
No, that's. I'm not. That's okay. I'm tall too. I want a tall man too.
Yeah, we all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to be attracted to him?
I would hope so.
Okay. So let's take 10% of men make more than you.
Yes.
Now half of them are below 5'8". So that's 5% of men.
Okay.
Now you're at 5%. Now you want to be attracted to him. Let's say half of them are ugly. That's 2% of guys. And you have to compete and you might have to share. Because think about it, if you find him attractive and he has all the things you want, that means other women want him. That means every girl in this room probably wants him.
That doesn't mean you have to share.
It means you might.
It means he has
but this
no
is
It
like,
means he has options. That still doesn't mean that you have to.
Okay.
So
And
do I.
I'll give you an example. So my dad is a top 1% earner, 0.5%. I grew up in these families, or in that family. My dad didn't cheat, but my mom got him when he was broke. So if you want to get him on that level, he's probably going to cheat. You didn't help build it. Like you didn't help him get there.
Like this. Like,
It's not that I want to think.
So, do y'all feel that she's right or wrong?
Don.
I couldn't even really hear the broad, but I know she was saying something about is they ugly? Somebody in the room want everybody might want you might have to share them. You got 2% of men or whatever. I really couldn't hear her. She was
What she said was she must have asked the chick what kind of guy that she likes. And so the chick broke it down for her. She's like, okay, by the percentages, only half the dudes are gonna be that height. Out of those dudes, only half of those dudes are gonna have the kind of money you want them to have. You know what I'm saying? So she was basically breaking it down and saying, welcome to the podcast, Sheena. And so what she basically saying is if you could get the guy, you probably don't have to share him, right? So then she was like, yeah, I don't know,
right.
I don't know if I was sharing, but
Bullshit. They
won, but shit, I had to go down there and check on my phone.
Why?
Because it stopped. It just stopped, but it was too much water. It was over.
All right, go ahead, Sheena. Welcome to the show. How you doing? Anybody there? She got her camera and her mic off. We saw you on the camera. All right. Okay. Yeah. Well, we was vibing with that whole deal. Do you so knowing all that? She's saying, do you think she's right or wrong that it's that few men out there available to women that want that are specific?
Yeah, they want everything: the looks, the money, the height, everything.
Well, I mean, shit, I don't know. I don't be looking. I don't pay attention to men. I
Well,
don't know what they got going on.
what I'm saying, I guess basically is this. I was just kind of saying that it's a bunch of lames out there, and I feel bad for women. I really do because they have to deal with.
I don't feel bad for them because they make the dumb irrational decisions. I don't feel bad for them at all because they always will take a lame over a real dude. They'll run and go get a lame over a real one. So I don't feel bad for them.
I think that I think that she's right. I think that women shoot too high. You know what I'm saying? I think all women past virginity are projects a man has to work on or work with. So to expect a man to have it all, or you're going to act a fool, you're going to act a donkey, which you'll probably do if he has it all anyway, because then you won't feel like you deserve it. So you're going to self-sabotage yourself.
Right.
But at the end of the day, though, I do think that women shoot way too high. I think all women looking for the same man is stupid. But so I think she's right. What do you think, Shay?
Yeah, I think she. Yeah, I don't know if she's married or not, but it seems like she does a lot of research and she, knows what she's talking about. Even though if it
Maybe
probably
she just
hadn't
maybe
happened.
maybe she just got a lot of experience.
A female Delante, huh? Let's watch it again. I want you to hear what she's saying, though, Don. Let's give her a son. And Sheen, I want you to check it out too. Let's go.
6'2".
I mean, ideally, yeah. that would be great.
Okay. So that's.
I want to feel small.
No, that's. I'm not. That's okay. I'm tall too. I want a tall man too.
Yeah, we
okay.
all. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to be attracted to him?
I would hope so.
Okay. So let's take 10% of men make more than you.
Yes.
Now half of them are below 5'8".
10% of men make more than her, so she must be getting that bag.
So that's 5% of men.
Okay.
Now you're at 5%. Now you want to be attracted to him. Let's say half of them are ugly. That's 2% of guys. And you have to compete and you might have to share. Because think about it, if you find him attractive and he has all the things you want, that means other women want him. That means
And that's what I was just saying. Women be shooting so high, they all end up chasing the same couple of dudes. So it's the same couple of dudes getting the, take you home from the club, bust you down. Maybe not even take you all the way, just in the car. I guess Chris Brown in the bathroom. I don't know. It's wild out here these days. I'm just saying, Don. Help me out here, Sheena. I mean, I'm just saying, somebody jump in here. Sheena, Don, Rico, the people's choice. Shay Houston, my lovely girlfriend. Everybody.
I think she said she can't hear.
You got to fix it. I mean, I don't know. Everybody else can hear everybody else. You got to work on that. You came through that one time. You was all the way live. I don't know what's going on with your stuff now, but you control your own devices on your end. So you muted yourself just now. You got 2 profiles on here.
How about them Eagles, man?
How about Shay? Can you hear us now?
What time is the game with Philadelphia and Dallas?
It'll be at 3:25. So you got time to go to church. And
I will be calling.
man.
I asked her if she wanted to go to the game. She said,
I'm saying because like,
where's it at?
What'd you say?
We at home.
Oh, y'all finna get whooped at the crib.
Don't do that. Don't.
Jalen Hurt. Do you see what hat I got on? Can you see that?
Don, I said, do you want to go to the game? Guess what she said?
What?
I don't know. Like,
you should go.
I don't want to be mad going to the game.
You gonna be mad if you ain't at the game?
Nah, I could be mad at home because
y'all finna get whooped regardless.
She told me they going to the Super Bowl.
Ha!
I got that on wax.
That's what somebody else told me the other day, and then they turn around and get their butt whooped by the worst team. By the worst team in the NFL.
Bro,
that's the worst team in the NFL.
That's not the worst.
Who's worse than them?
Who got like a?
What, they won 2 games?
No.
They are pretty sad.
They was 5-8.
Huh?
They was 5-8.
What is the Jaguars record?
Well, now I think they 6-8.
Jackson Jaguars record for this year.
6-8.
Here's what I found.
I don't see it. Jackson Jaguars. How many games have they won?
Here's what I found.
Does she know anything?
I don't know. She acting slow as hell.
Yeah, you ain't got the Alexa. We'll come back to that. Okay, Sheena, let's go. Multiple choice Monday.
You can't see us? You can't see or hear us?
Oh, yeah, I can hear y'all.
She can see us, but she can't hear us. What in the world?
She buck wild.
I'm saying I could hear her yesterday.
Yeah, they're 6-8.
Thank you.
But they're still bums.
First of all, everybody has their day. You know, some people have an off day.
Man, Dallas was supposed to win and clinch.
We just had an off day.
How many off days have y'all had this year?
Only 4, you know. That's not bad. That's not bad.
You guys 10-4?
Yes.
Philly's 13-1.
Oh, wow.
And they shouldn't have lost that game. That was Vegas.
Well, we shouldn't have lost the Bucks game. I don't know what was going on that first game. And yeah.
Vegas.
It is what it is. But we're gonna come through.
True.
I mean, y'all kind of struggled on that Kansas City game too.
I probably would have to try that shit twice.
Don Rico.
Sir.
Don Rico, we don't want to see that. We don't want to see that. Don Rico, this is not Norbit. This is not a Chinese snuff film. What right? You know, this is supposed to be kid friendly. Right? What is going on with that? Wow, this is nothing. Wow.
I look up, all I see is nipple. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, what is going on?
Look, all I was thinking about was the blue oyster. All the views went away. We had like 4 eyes up there. Dog Rico's I'm telling y'all, man, we don't know what fan finna do.
That was an accident. My
What is
bad.
going on with you, bro?
I was looking for something, man.
She kept saying, so I'm looking down at the phone. I'm like, it's crazy.
Whoa, wait a minute, sir.
You ain't never seen nobody. Hey,
this young lady don't know how to come into the podcast, but help her out now because you are.
Hey, how you ain't got no shirt on?
It's hot in the house.
I'm at home.
Yeah, it's hot in the house.
But you flashing.
I wasn't trying to.
You see how you trying to? Hey, ladies, here it go. Here it go. I'm gonna show y'all.
That was my stomach. Here, Trey.
Is she clicking? Remember how boy said click the link at the top? Is she clicking just that link?
Nah, she did it yesterday. I'm just something.
You gotta turn the mic on.
Yeah, I just sent her a shot of it so she could see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta turn it on though. But so look, let me go on my little diatribe real quick because it's getting late. All right, so check it out. The one that got away. All right, let's look at this. Let's keep it 100. If you look back, hindsight 2020 means everything is clear now, right? You should clearly be able to see that situation for what it is. Were you the lucky one and not him? Right? So you focus on the one that got away. Focus on who you was back at that time. And think, did you get away or did they get away? Because it's a shortage of responsibility and accountability out here when it comes to the men. And I'm talking about myself first. When I had kids, I could have cared less what they mom want to act up. Be gone. I can replace you. But she already have a child. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I get my son. I'll just take her to court. I'll get my son. Like, it's just like not even thinking about what the baby might want. So I'm like, can we make this work? Can we work this out? You know what I'm saying? Can we do something? There's no accountability, responsibility for the man, ladies. So y'all, I respect y'all giving a good faith effort, but y'all have to be more strategic and intentional before y'all get these date relationships, because men, push come to shove, can move around. We have the upper hand in the relationships. Y'all dating shelf life is decades shorter than ours is. Decades shorter. You get what I'm saying? Like decades shorter. So y'all have to beware for real. All right. So, ladies, so I'm telling you right now, like, yeah, I don't know which device she had. Told her she had to use a different device. Told her to try a different device. Told her to try an iPad or a laptop. The phone's not working. All right. So what I'm trying to basically say is when you look at the totality of it, ladies, y'all always get caught holding the bag. Y'all always caught holding the bag. That's what it is. So you have to do you have to thank you. Do you have to, are you going to look at what it really means? You have to look at what it really means. I mean, what the lady was saying is like your chances of getting the perfect guy for you. I'm not saying I'm against women finding the perfect guy or even wanting the perfect guy. But this show's all for that. That would help for eye low quality, capable of, you know what I'm saying, being the person that you want to be, reconstructing your life with you, you know, stuff like that. I'm all for that. But what I'm saying is, ladies, men are take work. You know, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, okay, he gonna have to work with me. So men take work, but not that much work. Don't be trying to rebuild and build a bear with a man, and don't be trying to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Real rap, don't be trying to do all that. All right. Do we got some sound? Do we got anything going on with you, Sheena, yet? What's going on? This is the busted move. We had one good show with her, and I don't know. The StreamYard platform is pretty decent. I sent you the instructions, so go back up to the instructions to kind of look at that and work with it. But it definitely shouldn't be that difficult to pop in. It's just, you know, I don't know what to say about that. But I'm telling y'all right now, ladies, it's Taibu Muad'Dib. I'm making sure that I can do the best I can to enlighten y'all, you know, about as to just the simple thing, Shay, like, don't look back and have a clear vision. Like they said, if you don't remember your history, you know, you're in danger of repeating it. That's what they say. So, ladies, a lot of you are creatures of habit. You know, you date thugs because you want to have that, because you're attracted to that vibe, but then you don't like the after. Yeah, what's the one food that tastes good when you bite into it, but it has a terrible aftertaste? For me, it's Pringles. It's always been Pringles. I mean, they got different flavors now that kind of cover it, but Pringles, regular Pringles, always had a terrible aftertaste for me. Can you name one? That's what these ladies, that's what happens. You go get a carbon copy of the last guy that this dog used or played you, and it's gonna leave you with a bad taste in your mouth. But you're a creature of habit. Okay, like what you like, all right? How about getting a straight nerd dude and then turn him into a thug? Not like Tupac thug, but you know, at least a guy that, you know, get some contacts, go to the gym a little bit, and get 1 or 2 tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all take work with these brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense to, you know it. I mean, y'all come on the show, super high numbers, body counts, but then it's like you deserve to get Denzel. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So make sure that y'all look with clear vision at what you were doing at that time when that one person you thought you really loved. Look at who you were then. Look at what you wanted and what they wanted. All right? Be intentional and just think, was that somebody I wanted to hold on to? I have this emotional attachment because nobody since then has ever really touched my heart. But really, was I just the kind of person back then to where anybody could touch my heart? It's all good. To where anybody can just lift me up and touch my heart and make things happen. So I just want to say that. Shout out to Don Rico. We appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Sheena for trying to jump in there. We'll get that thing together. Shout out to Shay Houston for being on the podcast, man, and bringing the right or wrong segment. It was an awesome show. It was a successful show in the books. You're a Mess Relationship podcast aimed to help people come out of a mess, to avoid a mess, and to find something healthy. You keep listening and watching, man. I'm going in on the fellas. Ladies, I'm telling you right now, I'm going in 10 toes in on the fellas. Look back. Use your clear vision and decide that you are the person that keeps picking the losers, not them picking you. You're the person that makes yourself available to losers. You know what I'm saying? Not them entering your circle. I know I made my point. Dab on that. It's time with them out of here. Let's get that outro going. Let's get that song going. Bing, 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 bing. Let's go.
These are producers' reactions to the samples in the producer growth kit.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Thank God that I'm blessed, even though I'm a mess. Swag. Thank God that I'm blessed, even though I'm a mess. Who is Muad'Dib? You don't know the half. Burden from the buildings, you ain't see no grass. Invitation to go overseas, but I'm trapped. St. Clair Village, Pittsburgh, I ain't had a chance. She asked me for my hand, I don't know how to dance. They said it was the cheapest curse that had me living in the dream. My father looked at me and said, be a man, but he ain't got no cash advance to even get one when it's passed. So how I'm supposed to build this new nation up? Give our broken people a new Africa. I used to be a low life in the deed. Now I champion the cause through the Citizens Justice League. Providing information, won't you come and read? Influencing the culture, won't you come and see? And you heard that man debate my empire right before he bowed to the African Messiah. I'm gonna retire a real G. I'm gonna keep writing these books until they feel me. And I ain't afraid to do my own thing. If you ride with me, put your hands up when you hear me say. Thank God that I'm blessed, even though I'm a mess. Yeah, that's that hot track right there, y'all. Let's do it. Thank God that I'm blessed, even though I'm a mess. Taibu Muad'Dib, that's the show. Let's go. Coming to a stage near you. Coming to